Thank you. I know your time's very busy as the director. Omar, before we start, I wanted to acknowledge that we're meeting on Aboriginal land. I'm in Western New South Wales on Wiradjuri, and where are you from?
Direct land, southwest Sydney.
Okay, beautiful part of the world is also. Omar, the purpose of today is really to just go through the carer review project that you are the project sponsor for. We have met a few times before, and if it's okay, I'm actually going to share with you something on screen. If you can let me know when that comes through.
I can see task 2, question 1.
Beautiful. Okay, so what we're looking at today is the quality management plan for this carer review project. But before I can develop that, I really need to come to you with some ideas around what the quality objectives are and some deliverables. I'm very open to your feedback here, particularly as the project sponsor and also that you are the delegated officer with the Children's Guardian. Please jump in and tell me if there's things that you agree or disagree with. Are you comfortable doing that?
Yeah, look, that's fine. I've quickly had a gaze over them. It's good that you're recognizing the compliance to standards.
Yes.
Being in the business that we are in, child safe and the permanent care, so that's good.
Absolutely.
Maybe the one that stands out to me is probably the 100% of carer reviews will include legislated probity checks.
Mm-hmm.
That's something that is underestimated within our organisation.
Yes.
People don't really take too much notice in terms of how we go about procuring these services.
Yeah.
And the probity that's involved during procurement.
Yes.
So that's really, really good as an objective, as a quality objective.
Yeah, thank you. And I think you've hit the nail on the head there, that as someone who works in the quality assurance unit and, our team reports to you, and at the end of the day, you have that delegated responsibility under the legislation to talk to the Children's Guardian about the work we are doing is compliant to the legislation and to the standards. It would be fair to say that you and I are both really aware that when we conduct these audits of carer reviews, quite often they don't meet those markers of having all the legislative probity checks incorporated.
Sounds good.
Fantastic. So yeah, look, the objectives here, without spending too much of your time, we need to be demonstrating compliance to standards 20 and 21 of the child safe standards for permanent care. Again, that sits and talks around your delegated authority. The deliverable that I'm thinking there, and please feel free to provide your feedback, is that all project team members actually understand the standards and how these apply to reviewing authorised carers. And I'm thinking there that we know the project team is made up of people across the district and potentially some from other districts in the state. I'm mindful that they're all on the same page and know what quality looks like. What's your thoughts?
That's exactly right. So consistency across the board.
Yeah.
Especially when we talk about quality in our business, being a child safe and permanent cares, we just want to make sure that each office in each region is doing things the same way.
Yeah.
No one is, coming up with their own ways or their own processes. So it's really, really important to capture this. I'm really looking forward to the rest of the project to see how this comes out and how it will be implemented, and then possibly training applied to staff members to make sure that everybody is trained up to the same standards.
Yeah, absolutely. So I'll make note of that there as well, that everyone is trained to the same standards to undertake the work. Lovely. Yep. That's fantastic. The second objective is the one we spoke about, that 100% of carer reviews will include what is legislatively required. And I think a deliverable there could look something like implementing a tracking system to ensure completion of relevant probity checks for every single review. So if we're thinking about, I was breaking it down to, the milestones, what are the activities, what are the tasks, and actually capturing those on a large tracker. What's your
Very
thoughts?
good. That's exactly right. So if we track where we're going, we have visibility not just for us but for others to see what we're doing.
Yeah.
That way you can truly implement the monitor and control in project management. But not only that, also operationally in our business, we can monitor and control what is going on.
Yeah, fantastic. That's great feedback.
That's really, really very good, very important point.
Thank you. And the third objective that I'm proposing is 100% of carer reviews contain analysis and rationale around whether the carer remains authorised. So we know that more often or not, that doesn't occur. We also know if we come back to the child safe standards for permanent care and also to the legislation as an agency, we need to be, we're held to account to demonstrate that in our carer reviews, and recording is how we do that. It's also procedural fairness for our carers that they can ask to review their decisions or our decisions.
It's reminding me of a pilot in South America flying planes for 15 years without a license.
Oh, they have no quality management system in place.
Well, obviously they don't. So this just rings a bell, having a compliance system of some sorts.
Yeah.
Where you capture everybody's credentials.
Yes.
Everybody's competency cards or the likes.
Yeah.
The issuing date, the expiry date, the renewal date, and just making sure that it's somehow automated, so that we don't have to stress about manually tracking these compliances in a spreadsheet, for example.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think one of the joy here, and I'll tie this into the training session as well, is that the child story system will now can have reminders set for when things are approaching their due date, and then reminders once they've expired. So that's a really good point to include as well in the training around expiry dates.
Absolutely. Very, very important.
Yeah, lovely. If you're happy with that deliverable, that the training session with child story support is implemented, and that will support the quality recording within the authorisation assessment record. And I'll just pop in here a note as well to amend it, that it includes the expiry date triggers, calendar reminders.
Yep.
I'll just make a note here so you can see what I'm doing. Any other feedback?
That's it. Well done, Louise. Let's keep going, and look forward to our next meeting to catch up on this project.
Fantastic, Omar. Thank you so much. I will catch you. I think we have our meetings at the end of each week, so I'll catch you then and give you an update. I really appreciate your input on this quality management plan. Thank you.
No problem.
Thanks, Omar. Bye.